tied round out at the foot of Aberdare or Penna. The colourful scene on this bright summer day. Youth from all over Wales here go by Cymru. Some are very staid. They prefer the more staid recreation of archery. Now his companion tries. Missed. Hard luck. Better luck next time. Now let's see what the doubles do. Off. Good. Bullseye and an inner ring. Here are the Welsh dancers from Bryn who revived the old dances danced on village greens for hundreds of years. But Aberdare has reminded us too of its past, when agriculture was the main activity and interest. Every year the horse and cattle show is held on the Annis, in the centre of the town. Here we have Clydesdales and Suffolks, great horses from the farms being shown. Yes, and cobs and ponies. The Welsh pony with its short legs, so useful for climbing on hills. Cobs and ponies also in smart buggy and gig, delighting the thousands of spectators. Yes, and horse jumping, not only at Haringey but here. Over, up, yes, clean. And we arrive back at the Gadlis School. Here we see the girls doing PT. During their PT lesson they are practicing some dance. And from the pattern and formality it seems to be in preparation for some more significant occasion. Yes, on their movement it has something to do with flowers and the gathering of wild flowers from the field. Yes. There they go, gathering in circle, round and round, first to the center. Yes. Now the outer one. Forming straight pattern as a climax. But the town is alive with bright flags and gay bunting. Something is afoot. Yes, we gather it is Proclamation Day. The day when the Royal National Eisteddfod, to be held in Aberdare in 1956, is to be proclaimed. The ceremony must be proclaimed at least a year and a day prior to the first holding of the Eisteddfod. Everybody is agog with excitement. Where is the procession to stop? Here it is, about to enter the park. Here comes the band, right in uniform, martial strain leading the posse of the local police. The smart body of men they are. Then the schools, the grammar schools, secondary modern, Gadlis, the wine, some of them in colourful Welsh costume. Here they come, representing the schools of the area, from the top of the valley to the bottom. Bach. Yes, even the Rhondda turns up to support and uphold us in this display. Here are girls in Welsh costume, and here come the girl guides, followed by the brownies, the junior section of the girl guides. And here are the boy scouts. in the cups, in the Welsh schools, the Ird, now the band, the girl valiantly helping with the music. Here comes St. John's Cadets, followed by the nursing cadets of the St. John's Ambulance Brigade. Here's the Chamber of Trade, our local MP and members of the council. Here are members of the teaching profession, members of the various committees, the National Eisteddfod Committee, now the various committees who are busily preparing for the great day. The High Constable and the magistrates. Now the band, and here comes the Godset. First of all, the Godset banner with mystic sign, the face of the sun. And here comes the Aberdare, carried by a young maiden with her followers. And here comes the Hirnice form, carried by a matron attended by 2 pages. And then the ovates, green, signifying the novitiate's growth and increase in learning and science. And then the order of bards in blue, the musicians, poets and literati, in blue robes symbolic of peace and tranquility. And here are the druid, the past archdruids, and the archdruid himself. Here, uncompromising, unsullied, the great sword never fully unsheathed. And here is Dudnut, the archdruid, with his crown, a brown chaplet of white oak leaves, and a breastplate, silver gilt on ancient Celtic pattern, and the herald bards and the mistress with the robes and the high Lord Lieutenant of the county. They are going. Miss Anne Griffiths, the harpist, all the rites and all the singing within the Godset circle are to the music of the harp being esteemed by the bards of the ancient tradition as the traditional musical instrument of Wales. Thither is Kilmaris Druid, welcome the bards. And what do we see in the distance? Umbrellas? No, parasols. This day is a day in 1,000. The sun shines and has shone for hours on end. The children are all so interested. For this is a day long to be remembered. The procession begins to take its place. Here are the Godset stones. Now the arrangement of the stones is controlled by the symbol of the mystic mark, or the mark of the shafts of light, those 3 lines. And the setting of the 3 portal stones are in a triangle, again in relation to the 9 llwg or stone in the center of the circle. The middle stone immediately in front of the portal is placed so as to indicate the eastern cardinal point. The middle stone immediately in front of the portal stone to the north of it faces the eye of the rising sun at the longer summer day. And the portal stone to the south faces the sun at the shortest winter day. These stones are called the stone of the covenant, for it is here that the bards take their bardic oath. Here are the heralds, blowing to the 4 corners of the earth, summoning the people together to come to the Godset. And here is the archdruid about to unsheath the great sword of state. Following the chanting of the opening prayer, the archdruid, partially withdrawing the grand sword from its sheath 3 times to the assembled bards, yet as the challenge, is it peace? Ois hidduch. To be answered with loud acclaim, it is peace. Hidduch. Here is Telenoris Druid singing the Godset song. Here is the archdruid waiting on the 9 llwg to harp ever accompanying every movement within the circle. And here comes the matron with her attendant pages offering the Hirlice horn. It is proffered to the Archdruid by the matron as a token of the wine of welcome given by Aberdare to the Eisteddfod in 1956. The Archdruid accepts drinks from the Hirlice, returns it to the matron, who then very slowly and with great dignity returns to her attendant pages and then returns to the portal stone. Eleanor Druid again sings some Phoenician verses. While we wait for the next presentation. So this day being such an unusually warm day, here is a welcome from a local bard. Yes, we seem to recognize him. He's offering in verse a welcome to the Archdruid and the goddess of the bards to Aberdare, and also a welcome to the Eisteddfod 1956 was very well received. And here is another. During the goddess ceremony, a presentation is made of a list of subjects for the Eisteddfod, which follows by one of the herald bards. Here too, it is presented by the chairman of the local committee, accepted by the Archdruid, who says that he will long treasure it on his shelves. Now here comes the Aberthgit, the proffering of a sheaf of corn entwined with flowers from the countryside. It is proffered by a maiden who is attended by little girls who dance a floral dance, symbolic of the gathering of the wild flowers of the countryside, of the joy of gathering and of combining into poses which are presented as an offering from the fields to the Archdruid and the goddess of the bards. The inevitable little boy peeps on. Is the ending of the dance, the climax to the dance that we saw in preparation in the school. Here goes the maiden with her gift of the sheaf of corn. The attendant girls dance for joy and trip away merrily away from the field. Now we'll turn to the river. Here is another branch of the Canon which flows from Cwm Aman, the beginnings of the little river Aman. Sedge and rock and peat, tumbling stream over the obstacles of stone, through pools where little trout linger in the shade. And our camera takes us on a sweep to the hillsides above Cwm Aman. We sweep along the valley, down towards Abercwmboi in the foreground, Cwmbach in the distance, the new housing estate. Along the side, the valley which hasn't changed much. Aberdare, town centre, coming in with Abernant, struggling uphill, along past the hill farms to the moorland above, and way back with the Banai, the bands, and the ages old, unsurpassable hills of our forefathers,
the protecting arms of Aberdare, sweet Verdun.